Hello everybody and welcome back to York City FM2020 with me, T Davy 1. Well, we're carrying on after that defeat in the last episode to Hereford, 1 point behind them in the league, same goal difference, same amount of wins. So we're going to try and see if we can catch them and overtake them in the last 5 games of the season. I'm going to put all 5 into one episode. Actually, I'll probably cut it into 2 episodes, maybe not 1. It might be a bit long for 1 episode. See how long that would upload. Probably be ages. Yeah, it's going to be 2 episodes. Hopefully they can slip up. They are playing against 4th in the league today. They're up against Chester. And I've gone and made a panic move. I've made a real panic move. So Ben is now on international duty. Because why not? Because screw our league schedule. Tunisia is more important. Are they playing a friendly? If they're playing a friendly, I'm going to be fuming. Where's the schedule for the senior squad? Oh, it is World Cup qualifiers. I'll give them that. They could probably, they probably want him. So, we've gone and signed this guy, the free agent, on deadline day. He was the one I really wanted, but I didn't want to spend the wages on him because it was going to cripple the club. But I've kind of said, F it, screw that. We need the win. We need the results and we need the best players possible, so he's coming straight into the team as well. I don't care. He's coming straight in. He's doing the job. York is also a injury doubt, but he seems pretty fine, so I'm going to play him. I don't really mind about that either. That should be that. I'm going to play Watson over Tom Allen because despite him being left-footed, why not play the youngster? I should probably shop window him and try and get him sold, but it's not going to happen. His contract's running out anyway. I don't really mind. So let's jump into the first game against Altrincham. We have a chance to go top. Let's do that. And fingers crossed, I'm going to go into updates. Can we get... are Hereford playing today? They are not. They are not playing today, so we won't find out their result until some other time. Let's do what we need to do, though. Pick up the 3 points, and then we should be all fine. I'm going to hope they're going to slip up. They've just won 6 on the bounce with that win against me as well. York, that's pretty bad shooting. There's now 6 wins in a row for them. So hopefully they're going to have a little dip in the last 5 games of the season. They're not going to go 11 in a row to finish the league. So I'm hoping we can go 5 in a row and sneak the league off them. That's the aim of the game. Ugh. So first and foremost, let's not concede silly goals from corners. And let's get some goals ourselves. Hopefully our strikers can do that well. I did scour the loan market very quickly for a striker. I found one, but I think it's Aldershot Town wanted all of his wages paid, and I didn't have the budget. Get in, York. Let's have more of that. 10th goal of the season. Demand more. We're going. I am going to change the highlights. It's normally extended. I'm going to play key for these last 5 games to make them a little bit quicker. So maybe get this out a little bit faster as well. I kind of want this season over, I'm not going to lie. The last game took a lot out of me. I was rather frustrated with that. Go on, son, get a goal in your debut. Oh, unlucky. He does look like a player, and next year he's going to be in that Bond role. I've already decided that's where he's playing. He's so aggressive and so brave, he'll be great in there. He can't particularly pass very well, but we'll get past that. We'll pass around him. Oh, good little ball. Go on, McFarlane. Unlucky son. Maguire. Oh, keepers all over the place as well. Another chance for a goal, but we didn't get it. Johnston drives the other way. With these being key highlights, I expect to see more goals to clips, if that makes sense. More goals to highlight ratio is the way it should go. Oh, that's a lump to Johnston, that, and he is away. No, just no. Why? I'm so confused why he led with his right leg there. Come on, keep. Oh, keeper, get in! You legend. Sorry, headphone users, that might have blasted your ears off. Get in! We'll have some more of that. Where are you, dickhead? Newton, don't be a dickhead. He's got an assist as well this game. Alright, you're not too much of a dickhead then. You're actually alright. You're alright. Alright-ish. Oh, what's going on? Bond, Newton, Adan, whatever his name is, the new Swedish bloke, is not going to be able to play a full game because he hasn't really kicked a football all season, so he's going to be shattered very quickly, I feel. Sadly, York is more tired because he had a knock coming into this game. Might have to throw someone on that right wing instead of him at some point in this game. That was a shit team talk, assistant coach. That didn't go very well, did it? Get creative. Get creative today. Please don't concede a goal to Harris, though. Thank you. They are ninth in the league, Altrincham, so they're not a dreadful side. They are in the playoff hunt picture, so they will be trying to pick up a result here. So they're playing all right, to be fair. They're playing all right in the sense that, yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. They're keeping up with this tactic, and they're doing well to keep possession as well. They're not just playing long ball, which is nice to see in this league, because honestly it happens rather a lot, and I expect to see it all the way up until about the championship if we go that far. I'm going to change the tactic. I've decided because York needs to come off because he's going to die. McLaughlin can play in this attacking centre mid role very well. I'm going to switch you into ball. Yes. Ball winning midfielder support, so you can just go win the ball back because you're lovely at that. And I'm going to take York off for Tom Allen. Let's play Watson on the right, Oliver down the centre. And hopefully this will work fine for me. Hopefully the tactic doesn't kill me and we go and lose 2-1 now, but should be fine. Good drive, York. If you can get an assist just before you go off, that'd be great. Nope, we've got a corner though. We've got another centre-half joining the pitch in time for the corner as well. More height in the box, but there's no highlight because it's clearly a terrible corner. Wonderful game. Marek hasn't had the greatest of games. Let's be honest, he's had a 6.4, but this is the first football he's played all season, apart from a trial spell he spent at me. So, where he played a few games in reserves, because that's what I do. I get people in on trial, and then I make them play the reserves, and then I see if they're any good or not. That's how I do scouting at the low levels. Just don't use your scouts. Just don't employ scouts. You can just get rid of them, really. Just keep a data analysis and one scout who can do the opposition stuff. That's all you need. Till about League One. Oh, that was a good chance for them. I don't like his name. It feels like my tongue has to do awkward things, and I don't like it. That's definitely something that she said, or he said. Either or. Kieran Green. I'm going to bring Kieran Green on because he is also a ball-winning midfielder. Bring Marek off. Give him a little bit of a rest, so he's not completely dead in this game. So anyone else we can bring on? I feel like Kempster could play left wing back. No, you can't tackle. I'm going to change my mind on that one. I'm going to bring Dyer on. Give Dyer some football because he hasn't played in a while, and I do want to try and keep giving him some football. He is good. Jones! Oh, it's a big header by Jones for them. I'll take a 1-0 win where we play alright but not great, because after last game, I'll take anything, let's be honest. As long as it's not a smack in the teeth. Newton, drill it. Just drill it across. Oh, how did that not go in? I thought it was going in top bins. Laughing with the corner. Only about 50 minutes to play. Watson. What are you going to do? Little 19-year-old lad. Alan. I say Alan. His name's Alan, really, but it just sounds more... Well, it sounds French, really. Alan. Maguire. That is pretty bad. I'd like to find a striker who can hit the ball into bottom corners quite consistently and not smash chances wide or dribble the ball at the goalkeeper. A striker with a little finesse. A little devilish touch where he just kind of slots balls away for fun. And then I'll just play one alongside him and he just runs his ass off. I don't really care. As long as one striker gets about 25 goals one season, I don't really mind. Good win, boys. Keeper was our man of the match. Okay. That's concerning. Well, we won 1-0, so I don't really care. Let's get on to the next game. I'll see you there. So, I've just received an email. I've just seen it. I am talking with a smile on my face. Hereford lost. Hereford lost. We are back to top of the table, boys, with 4 games to go. Now, my run-in is a lot harder than Hereford's, so let's get into that. I have got 5th in the league, which is Farsley, 3rd in the league, which is Chester, and then 2 games against Gloucester City and Bradford Park Avenue, who are near the bottom of the table. They've got Gloucester, who are near the bottom, like we just said, Brackley, Bradford as well, and Gateshead, who are also 21st. Just have a quick little look at the league table. These teams down here, they might be down here and near the bottom, that is Gateshead and Gloucester, but they are fighting for survival. There is a chance for either one of them to leapfrog out of this situation, so they are going to be battling hard for this. And when it comes to this kind of stuff with Farsley, they look pretty safe in the playoff picture, and so do Chester. It's not like either of them are going to get any higher. Obviously, the position you end in the playoffs is you get a better draw, I suppose. You get a better, easier round. There's no easy round of the playoffs. So I'm not sure how much, obviously if it's in real life, I'm not sure how much they really care about it. Not sure if the game is going to reflect that or not, but I've only got 2 more games until the Farsley Celtic game. They are 5th in the league. Just drank my cup of tea, that was great. And then after this, if they lose another game, if Hereford go and drop another game, I think I might cut the episode short and just do the end of the season shit on myself, because it looks like we might be there. Oh, I'm so happy they dropped points. I am actually buzzing. Let's click through all this stuff. Elliot Darrell is returning back to training. You can't criticise someone who's not putting in full effort in training because he's freaking injured. Just realised I haven't got the proper name for Juventus on this game. What were we saying? Oh, hello, Youth Candidate Day, Youth Intake Day. I didn't know it was going to be today. Hello. What have we got? You are quick. I'll give you that. You are quick. For a 16-year-old, you are rapid. You can't cross there and you can't dribble. And I also don't play natural wingers. You can play in the centre mid attack, but you have no vision, no work rate, no teamwork, no tackling. It's a bit meh, but these kind of players might just fill out my bench. Paul Brooks, are you any good? No, you're pretty poop as well. I've got a couple of wingers. Joyous. Kevin Jackson, fullback. 15 bravery. Good about teamwork. I don't know. What are you saying? You're the one that you're happy about. You're proud of this guy who's got 17 bravery. Right. Wonderful. I wouldn't sign any of them, but I feel like we should, just to keep the youth intake players to be a thing, so we don't just use fake names. Or the game just gives you players. Alright, we've got the game. Also, my squad. I've got a load of players in on trials. These are the players that Premier League clubs are going to be giving up. So this guy's at Norwich at the moment. Just doing a bit of free scouting, really. If I can get any of these players in for next season, that'd be great, because they are all great players. They're well above my standards, but not likely to happen. Ben's back. Ben is back. That is always good news, that filter. Load of trial players, there we go. Harry Spratt has not returned yet. Ferguson's back from his suspension. That is good. Newton can go on the bench. Yeah. Do you play you centre half over... Watson didn't play great last game, but he didn't play terrible. Can you pass? 8 passing, 7 vision. This is picking absolute straws. You got 2 passing, 2 vision. Yeah. Sorry, lad. I don't think you really fill that ball playing defender role very well. I'm going to drop Marek to the bench for Ben, and then I'll bring Marek off the bench, probably for Bond at some point. Shame you can't play like right. Just a quick little look, just for future reference. As a defensive winger, are you a player? Yeah, you're a defensive winger. I could make you a defensive winger. I could thumb you into that role. Start learning defensive winger on the right. Are you right-footed? Where's he gone? Are you right-footed? Yes, right only. I'm going to teach him defensive winger on the right, because if he can fill that role, that'll help me out in the future. I just done a little bit of planning for next season. Our right wing situation's looking pretty dire. Let's add some more misery to Farsley's play. They've been pretty poor on all accounts. Oh, it's good to have Ferguson back. It's good to have Ben back. The bench is a lot stronger as well with Marek on the bench. It's 15 minutes of no highlights. Oh, because we're on... Oh, he's been injured. Let's bring on Langstaff over Kempster. Yes. Can we get any highlights? We've had 5 shots. None of them, well, 1 on target. I'm going to guess none of them are actually that exciting. Action zones. Can I find where shots are being taken from? Shots. There we go. First half. Oh, we've got a highlight. It's only taken 40 minutes. Oh, go on, McFarlane. Laugh in. Oh, we've got a corner. We've got a corner. I might switch the highlights back to extended. I like extended. It gives you more of a sense of the game. Bond. I didn't say bend. Well, you could have bent it into top bins. That would have been nice. Another throw in. Another highlight. Newton to Langstaff. Ball into the box. York was lurking, but it got headed away before it got to York. Ben to Bond. Ferguson. Bond. The space is out on the wide right, and York's in that space. Drive into the gap more. Don't shoot as much. What's your... Are you being told to shoot less? You are shooting less. Why don't you run into that gap then? We've had 3 shots. We've had 1 clear-cut opportunity. Okay. So we are making chances. It's just not going great. Get creative. I need a win. I can't be losing or drawing games here, because I've got to keep the pressure on Hereford. Talking of Hereford, are they playing today? Hereford, where are you? Where are you? I don't see them. They are winning. They are 1-0 up for a penalty against 20th in the league. Okay, something's not working. I need more flair out of this game. I need a spark. I need something. I'm going to drop Ben into the DM role. No, I'm going to play Marek there. We just need to get the ball forward, really. Ben's having a bad game. Griffiths is playing alright, but he's on a yellow card, so I'm going to take him off. Can we get the ball forward and try and do something with it? Shouts, get creative. Tactics, change something. Whatever it is, just change something because it's not working clearly. Let's go 4-4-2 diamond. Advanced playmaker, yeah. Go winger attack. And you go... You stay on defensive winger support. Let's go. Anything game? This has been pretty lackluster. I could nearly cut this whole game out. That was terrible. Do we drop to... We are still top because of goals 4. We are top on goals 4. Is this game trying to troll me? How did Hereford win? 2-0. Where's the no? Where's like the creativity gone for this team? Where's the spark gone? Where's the flair gone? I'll count you in the next game because that was just awful. That was a terrible game. That was a waste of time. I could have nearly cut that out. I'm not having a match practice there. Frick off training. I'll be back in a sec. I'll see you in a sec. Here we go then. Game against Goldchester, who are 20th in the league. And since the last game, had a little injury to Marek in training. Moat got picked up a knock. I've changed formation to this one because just trying to get something a little bit different out of the side. It's not been great. So hopefully we'll do well. Playing Watson and Harry Spratt alongside Oliver at the back. That should add a nice little bit of dynamo. Playing a narrow press. So the aim of the game is for us to press them great, trap them into the corners, then them kick it long. We've got 3 centre halves so you can bring the ball down and win it. So that should be fine. If that works or not is another story. Having 3 centre-backs, you should win the ball quite a lot, but we don't know. Why didn't you go for that ball there, Ben? Anyway, Langstaff with the ball away. Early chance. G-Cock with the save. I'm going to click it back to extended because I don't like key. Just seems a bit odd. McFarland offside in that highlight. Gives us more action and more things to get our teeth into with extended. It's a little bit juicier. McLaughlin playing. I was going to play Marek and then he picked up a knock. Good touch. McLaughlin, he's offside. It's a great touch to bring it down. He nearly slotted it away as well. So, Hereford in their last game, they played just before us and they won. So, they are back to top of the table. So, we have to win this if we want to go back to top of the table. Obviously, winning it with a nice goal difference would be handy as well. So, Langstaff with the ball in. Where's their goal difference? 1. So, they won it by 1 goal. So, we have to try and do better than that. So, a 2-0 win is the minimum we want, really. So, goal difference would really help us out. We've had 7 shots, 3 on target, and they've had 0 so far. That is until Breenham rinses Newton, I'm guessing, and then they slot one in 1-0, and then they shut up shop. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Spratt with a long ball over the top. Ben driving down the left. Chance to cross, and he doesn't because he's decided to shoot. Instead, the tit. Are you... Right, stop shooting. That would be great. Just stop shooting. Shoot when you're in a good area. Just don't shoot from wide left where the obvious ball is a whipped cross. Griffiths with the corner in. McFarland with the header. Oh, it's a back post. It's a good chance for McFarland. I need to do set pieces for this tactic. That's one thing I haven't gone through and done. Something I do in the off-season. Give me something to look at pre-season games when I'm doing the analytics breakdown for that myself. Watson with the lump forward to Newton. Ben brings it down. Finds Newton again. Little ball inside, maybe. Good cross. Griffiths is there, back post. Oh. I like that the fullbacks, the wingbacks, get so far forward involved in the play. It is very good. We are still only 0-0 though, with 44 minutes played. It's like every team's found out how to defend against us, and it's called have a goalkeeper who's a worldie. It's very frustrating when that happens. Oh, is that going to stay in? No, it is a goal kick. Ball out to Watson as we try and play out from the back with a lump forward towards McFarlane, who brings it down with a header towards Langstaff. He can find Griffiths over the top. Griffiths, you need to be trying to cross that there, mate, not shoot. We played well. We had a good first half. It just hasn't been enough. Keep going out there and I believe it'll come. Defence, I want to try and give you some green juice as well. And same for you, midfield. We may switch to tactic in the second half at some point. Just try and change the shape and throw the AI off as we try and snag a goal here against Colchester, who are 20th in the league. And they shouldn't pose us too many threats, but see what happens. Morgan tackles McFarlane and it goes out for a throw-in. This might be a defensive looking tactic, but it is a very attacking tactic in the way that it plays, apart from when Watson bops the ball out for no real reason. He is our best centre half so far this game, and he's our best rated player. McLaughlin's playing an absolute turd in that role. I might just switch them two over because I feel like McLaughlin's better in that role of attack. Makes no sense to me, but does seem to be. McFarlane to McLaughlin. Little peedly shot to G-Cock. Griffiths with the throw-in, finds McFarlane. Back to Griffiths, drives the ball in towards McLaughlin. Oh, we've got a penalty. Oh, McLaughlin will take it. Not sure what the penalty's for, if I'm honest. But I will take it, because I'll take anything at this point. I am that desperate, please score. Get in, McLaughlin. 1-0. I'm not sure I'll do the little ear celebration. We can hear you. We are the York City fans. Get them G'ing up. Oh, I just noticed the TV there. Slotted in bottom corner, calm and collected. Let's demand some more. I'm going to come off attacking and go to positive. Try and get my defence to be a little bit more... Well, I haven't had any threats really, so we should just keep on playing the way we're playing. Griffiths with a chance. Finds Ben. It's very congested in there. We are very narrow. Oh, ball over the top for Langstaff. There's a chance. Oh, nearly. Nearly. G-Cock with the lump forward. Jackson brings it down and he's scuffled away through and he's past the defence and scored. Marlon Jackson has scored a goal for Colchester. I'm lost for words. Why do things like this happen? So he's brought the ball down, he's played the ball at Spratt, and it's just bobbled back through to him. And he's one-on-one with the keeper and slotted it in bottom corner. We're back down to... Oh, this is bad news bears, this is bad news bears. I'm going to change tactic. Watson's been playing well, but he's going off, because I want some dynamism when it comes to going forward. Out of our midfielders, who's been playing the worst? Ben has. Ben, you need to be better than this. You're a good player, Ben. Come on, man. He's the kind of guy who should be running this league for me. Let's see if we can get something out of this team. Can we not concede to Jackson again? Oh, good save, Jameson. Harry Spratt. We've got to kind of throw caution at the wind now and have a go. So, 20 minutes to go. Get creative. Let's get going attacking, boys. Standard tempo. Can we have a highlight? Have they not just shut up shop on us? This is going to be bad news if we draw 1-1 to Colchester, who are 20th in the league. Oh, I want some more highlights game. Jackson around the corner versus Spratt. And he's found bottom corner. And we are 2-1 down to Colchester. What is going on? What is going on with our team? Jackson has just shredded us to bits. I don't think any of our defence has done anything wrong. It's just the game's decided to say no to us. We've lost this one 2-1, and I don't think we're going to get another chance against Hereford. I don't think we are going to get another chance against Hereford, are we? I'm going to call this the end of the episode. This has been bad. We've got great positives and then negatives. It's all happened at once. We haven't hit form. Hit by injuries. And 2 silly goals. I should have played the shutdown tactic. I freaking done the wrong team talk as well. Anyways, I've been T-Davy1. This is York City. How many games have we got left? 2 games left. And we're praying for a miracle to win this league now. This is bad news. I'll catch you next time. Until then, peace out.